Hello everybody, welcome back. So it's not Wednesday, clearly, but this not really a wellness video, which is part of the reason why I didn't name this channel after Benny Beauty by Brie. So hello everybody. It's Thursday today, so we're gonna talk about a little bit into the business, so as a young and relatively new entrepreneur, it's a lot of stuff people be asking me, and it's not even necessarily on I want to start my own business type of time, but even for the ones who do, it's the one question specifically that I get asked a lot. And I need some lip gloss, so what's really going on here? Ugh. You already know who that is. But what was I saying? So the question I get asked the most often regarding my products is, how can you put this thing together with this thing and it does this? So today I want to talk about product development, how to develop products if you are an aspiring entrepreneur, or you just want to know excuse me, a little bit more about the process with everything being all natural products from Benny Beauty, because most people, they just throw their stuff on a machine and it just come out however it come out, but everything's made by hand. So product development. So when you develop a new product, I'm specifically talking about my field of, I guess, expertise. So this is skincare, body care, personal care products. So if you genuinely trying to make products that do something versus just making products or focusing on aesthetics more than actual benefits and uses and actually doing something, you need to think about what it is you want to do with your product. So for example, our Black Magic Beard Oil from Benny Beauty by Brie, right? It's made to condition your skin and your hair to provide favorable conditions for hair growth. I call it a conditioning oil, versus a hair growth oil, because it conditions the skin and or the hair that may already be there to provide good conditions to allow more hair to grow, versus me just saying it's gonna grow your hair, because it's a lot more that plays into growing hair than just what you put on your face or on your head. Whole nother video. But so for Black Magic Beard Oil, I didn't just take a whole bunch of random oils and be like, let me just put this together and see what happens, right? So you have to do research if you want to develop a product that actually has benefits and actual uses and actually does something, versus like I said, just aesthetic, or you just doing something just to do it. You have to do research. So the first thing I did was I had to look up some oils, ingredients in general, not just oils, but look up some ingredients that basically do what I wanted the beard oil to do. So I wanted something, I'm gonna just name a couple things. So I wanted something that can help stimulate blood flow, because when your blood is flowing, your hair is growing. I say that all the time. So I wanted something that stimulates blood flow, so that can play into actually helping your hair grow, and for the beard oil. So I looked up some ingredients to help stimulate blood flow in the scalp, in the skin, in the face, etc. Right? So I also wanted my beard oil to moisturize the hair or moisturize the skin. So I looked up some ingredients to that are good for moisturizing hair, good for moisturizing skin. And of course, there's gonna be a lot of options that pop up, so you're gonna have to go through and basically narrow it down. Try to think about because there's no such thing as a one size fits all when it comes to anything, really. Body care products, skincare products, people that just goes left all the time. Like, everybody be thinking, oh, is this supposed to work for everybody? Like, that's not how it works. So you're gonna have to go through each ingredient that you are presented and just do more research. So once you get the ingredients, you pick a couple of them, you're gonna have to go through and research that. Okay, what does this do? What does this do? What does this do? What are some potential benefits and potential side effects? Stuff like that. So like, I had to take into consideration different skin types when I was making my beard oil, because not everybody has the same type of skin. So some oils that popped up, you know, might have worked better for people with oily skin, so they were more lightweight, more easily absorbable. And then they have some that may work better for people with drier skin, you know, that might be heavier, and you know, they don't absorb into the skin as easily. So that's just something you're gonna have to, you know, go through and research yourself. And whatever, you know, you just make sure you have a purpose. If it's, like I said, if you're going the route of actually wanting benefits to come out of what you're making. So if that's the route you want to go, of course you're gonna have to do research. Number two, once you do your research, you got a couple ingredients that you want to put together. You have to test it. You need to test it. I'm gonna say that again. You need to test it. You have to test it. Because this was something I initially, before Benny, when I had Litty Lips, if you know, you know. But I did not like Litty Lips. So for me, Litty Lips was just lip gloss. I was just making like glitter lip gloss. This is before Benny Beauty by Brie. This was in 2019. So I just grabbed a couple ingredients, you know, a couple glitter colors, some coconut oil, and some lip gloss base, and mixed it together. Boom, selling it. I didn't test it. You feel me? Like, I didn't give it to people like, hey, can you try this out? Can you let me know how this goes? Like, you know, certain people that purchase from me, I will come back and ask, like, how do you like it? Of course. But like, that testing, especially when it gets more complex than lip gloss, because lip gloss is just lip gloss. But once you start talking body butters that you want to help do this, this, and that, or you talking skincare that you want to help do this, this, and that, you gonna need some test subjects, because it's like, how do you know it works? And like I said, of course, everything's not gonna work for everybody, but it should at least work on you. You know, like, I know everybody don't have the same type of skin as me, but I have results from, you feel me, the stuff that I made for myself. I certain products, especially when it's like geared towards men, I literally have a select group of people, my friends and my brothers, that I have test stuff out. Like, I'm not just gonna put it out, because you know, you never know. You could think something is the bomb.com, and you give it to 5 test subjects and they like, oh no, that is trash. Like, and of course, you know, it's ultimately up to you, but you do need to listen and know what, you know, what people like, what people find attractive, what people are, you know, looking for as far as products like body butter, skincare, scrubs, all that. So research your ingredients, test them. When the testing part, you're gonna have to come up with your own measurements. That's not really something you can find for real, unless you just taking a recipe directly from somebody else and doing it. Like, I personally don't like doing stuff like that. Like, you know, if I get a basis of something, it's like, okay, I want to change this, and that, make it my own, or I don't want to use this, I don't want to use that, I want to add something else that's gonna, you know, be beneficial in this different way. Like, okay, but unless you, like I said, copying somebody else's recipe verbatim, then you're gonna have to figure out the measurements yourself. So that plays into that testing stuff. And then yeah, after that, you know, get your packaging, your name in, ingredients, all that, right? So that's if you want stuff with benefits. So if you wanted something aesthetic wise, I feel like not most people, but most brands I see, at least, they're either aesthetic based or benefit based. It's not too many that do both, which honestly is where I'm stepping in, because like, why can't I smell good and it be good for me? You feel me? Like, because a lot of these brands, a lot of skincare and personal care brands I see, because I follow a lot of people that do the same stuff as me. That's necessary. But I see a lot of that, and it's like, you see the naturals and all this other stuff, you know, the sets, the oils, the mists, the sprays, the body butters, and it got all, you know, it smell good. They got the strawberry pound cakes and the Skittles and the Starburst smelling stuff, and it's just like, okay, it smells good, it looks cute, but first of all, what is a Starburst? What is that? What does that smell like? What does that do? What is it made from? You feel me? So, but you know, everybody take their own different route. that's not the route I wanted to go. But when it comes to stuff like that, then, you know, you honestly could just put whatever you want to put together. If you like shea butter and castor oil, then you can make a body butter out of shea butter and castor oil. If you like cocoa butter and almond oil, you can make cocoa butter, almond oil, body butter. You know, it just, if you go on that route, you can really just do whatever you want to do. But yeah, anyways, like I was saying, so once you got everything together, so this is something else that was important, and it came to my mind after I recorded the first video. Depending on how far you want to take your business, you need to document your process of inventorship. This is something I learned from my engineering classes. I'm an engineering student. You need evidence of inventorship, proof of inventorship. You need to be, you know, when you writing down stuff, when you testing out your recipes, write it down. Like, even if it's stuff that you're not gonna use, don't erase it, put a line through it, keep it, date it, sign it, write it, whatever you need to do. You need evidence of inventorship, especially if you trying to go like officially registering your business, if you trying to get into stores, anything, because anybody could do anything. Like, I don't put nothing at this point in my life, I don't put nothing past anybody. Somebody could easily, especially if you being transparent about your ingredients and stuff, somebody could easily just look up all your stuff and make exactly what you make and say it's theirs, and they could come back and say so and so stole my recipe, or so and so stole my you know, my formula. And it's just like, if you don't have no proof that you made that you was the one testing that you was the one changing measurements, how you gonna fight that? That's just something to think about. If you know, if this is more, if it's more than a side hustle for you, if it's something that you genuinely want to do, you want to take into like the legal field, anything, but you definitely need proof of it. But yeah, we got I'm gonna upload some behind the scenes videos of me making certain products to our YouTube channel. It's a couple on Instagram, me making body butter, me making a couple scrubs, me making our toner. But yeah, this is a new I guess addition that came with the YouTube aspect of it versus just Wellness Wednesdays. So I'm gonna be posting, like, it's gonna be a plethora of things really that I feel will be beneficial to certain people, that I would want somebody, you know, to look up, or if I have looked up before and I learned how to do it and it's working out for me, I'm just gonna share, you know, share the wealth, share the knowledge. So yeah, future or aspiring entrepreneurs, that was just a little bit of information regarding product development in, I guess, the field of personal care products, skincare, body care, stuff like that. So if this video helped you, or if it's anything specifically that you will want to know regarding product development, entrepreneurship, I'm still a baby in this game, but that's right now. Then yeah, you know, like, leave a comment, follow on Instagram, DM, send an email, something. But you know, make sure you comment how you feeling, how you like it, and subscribe.